Good morning, yogis. We're going to have some chair yoga today. So all you're going to need is a chair and a mat. And the mat is going to keep your chair from sliding across a hard floor or across your carpet. So let me set the timer. We're going to be down here for about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit less. All right, so first thing, put at least 2 legs of your chair onto your mat. When you're ready, inhale all the way to the sky. And exhale to that heart center. Inhale up again. And exhale, lean to one side. Inhaling up. And exhale to the other side. Inhaling up. Exhale to that heart center once more. Release the hands out, palms face up. Close your eyes for just a second. Sit up nice and tall. So you're not leaned against the back of the chair. You're sitting up all on your own. Use your spine. Use all your muscles, front and back. Opening those palms, closing the fingers and open. Close and open. So all you're doing is touching. And when you're ready, we're going to creep the hands down. So widen the legs a little bit more. We're coming all the way to the floor. So taking the hands down and trying to get as low as you can without forcing anything. You're only going where your body allows. So if that's right here, then that's exactly where we're going to stay. So when you relax here, let gravity have your head and shake your head no. And shake your head yes, if that feels good. And breathe right here. When you're ready, rolling up. And when we come up, we're going to shoulder roll. So round and around. And keep breathing and reverse. And when you're ready, we're turning to the side. Either side is fine. You're going to take your hands and place them on the back of the chair. So you're twisting. And you're looking back with your eyeballs as far as they'll go. You'll notice when you do this that you tend to push and sit up just a little taller. While we're at the side, we're going to open the outside leg. So the leg that's by the front of the chair, and open the arms. The front one's going to move down the front leg, and the back one's going to move back. If that doesn't feel good, bring it down. Where does it feel good for you? Maybe it feels better like this. If you're like this, your abs come into play, and so does your part of your back. If you can, you're going to look back. If that doesn't work, you look to the side or you look down. Release the pose. We're moving to the other side for a stretch. For the twist stretch. When you're ready, hands to the back of the chair. Increase this twist. Sitting up nice and tall. And breathe. Release the twist. The outside leg moves out. You're like a 90-degree angle right here. Front hand, same leg. Open it up. You can look back if you like. You can take it up a little higher. What feels good? You can stretch it all the way down. If you have the flexibility to come down here, then do so. If not, stay where it's comfortable for you. And breathe. And relax. Coming around to a seated pose again, shoulder rolls. Once again, we do not have our back against the chair. And reverse that roll. Inhale up. Hands to heart center. We are moving to a standing pose. So when we do that, we're going to move the chair. We're bringing the chair at least 2 legs on the mat. Remember, that's the rule now. 2 legs on the mat. The seat of the chair faces you. Step back 6 inches to a foot. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. The hands come to the chair. The forehead comes down. The knees stay soft. All right, so if you want, you can put your forehead against the chair. If that's not comfortable, you're just going to come to wherever is comfortable, because you're going to feel a big stretch from here all the way down. If you have the flexibility, you can drop all the way to the floor. We're kind of pushing back into our glutes in this pose, feeling that nice big stretch, opening your chest a little bit. So what I'm saying is your chest is dropping a little more toward the floor without rounding. Now if you're touching the floor, you're going to be rounded. All right? Step the left foot back. Let's move right to a lunge. And so you may have to adjust this just a little bit. Your knee's going to come in over the ankle. You can leave your hands right here for support. You can also practice taking one hand off if you like. And if you have the balance and stability, bring both hands up for a crescent pose. And keep breathing. Bringing those hands down. If you like, stay right here or take one hand toward the floor. If the right knee is forward, left hand remains on the chair, and then open for a twist. Release the palm. You can leave your chair the way it is, or you can move it with me if you like. When you're ready, roll up, shoulder rolls again. And bringing the chair to the other end for the same thing. 2 legs on the mat. Stepping back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the chair. Drop into that pose. You can stretch your hands back a little bit if you like, toward the back of the chair. And coming out of the pose, step the right foot back this time, so your other leg should be forward, knee over the ankle. If you like, bring the fingertips to the sky for crescent. If that doesn't work, always use your chair. I have a buddy now, don't I? She's probably not going to let me sit down in that chair. Breathe. When you're ready, step to the top. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to the heart center. Turning around. We're going to be pretty close to the chair right here. We're going to be within 6 inches of the seat. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, arms wherever you like. We'll start in heart center, but we're going to try to touch back to the chair with our glutes without sitting down, okay? So it's just a touch down and back up. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, touch down. Inhale. And exhale, touch down. So it's up to you how far you go. You don't have to touch down every time. When you're ready, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale down. Rolling it up. Inhale. Heart center. Turning around again. When you're ready, hands move to the top of the chair, and we move the feet back for plank. Now, in plank pose, we're going to try to keep the shoulders over the wrists. You can push back a little bit if you like, but make sure your chair does not slip. As we move here, if you want just a little bit more, raise one toe. And then bring it in toward the chair, your knee in toward the chair. You feel your abs engage right here, taking it back. Once again, only doing what your body allows. Foot back. And bring it in. I changed legs, I forgot to tell you. And then bring it down. Now, if you would rather do elbows down, reset yourself. Shoulders are still over the One foot moves up and bringing it in toward the chair. It's still all abs. It just becomes a little less intense. Although right now it feels like it's horribly intense. And bringing that in. I changed legs again. Bringing the feet in. When you're ready, rolling up. And shoulder rolls. Inhale. And exhale, hands to the hearts. Hands to the seat, sorry. Step back just a little bit. We're going to do opposition pose. So this is bird dog pose. So in this case, my left hand is moving up, my right foot is moving back. So this is the exhale. Inhale to neutral, and then moving the other side. Exhale. And inhale. Do it again. And once more. Coming back to neutral. We're going to open for a warrior two. So the left foot steps forward, the right foot steps back, and we're going to turn the back toes toward the back of the mat. When you come up, you can keep one hand on the chair if you like, or you can find your balance right here. And breathe. Straighten your front leg. We're pushing forward toward the chair. Place the hand down and open the opposite hand toward the sky. This is triangle pose assisted. Release the pose. We're going to turn the chair the other direction. So when you're ready, once again, 2 legs on the mat. I will probably keep reminding you of this, so I apologize if it gets old. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the chair. Step the feet back for a plank. This time we're going to bring one knee toward the elbow and taking it back. And the other knee. When you're ready, step the right foot forward. Coming into that lunge, slip the back foot back just a little bit. Your knees over the ankle in the front. And then open the back foot and come into warrior two again. Breathe. Like I said, if you wanted to, you could stay right here with that warrior. Straighten your front leg. Push forward towards your chair. Lay that hand down. Open this one up, looking back if you can, looking to the side, or looking down. This leg in the front still has a tiny little bend. It's not totally pushed back and locked out. Find your breath right here. When you're ready, bring that hand down. We're stepping the feet together. And we're going to be about a foot away from the chair. Exhale, push your belly up. Inhale, the belly comes down. Exhale, push up. Inhale, comes down. One more time. And relax, rolling it up again. Inhale. Coming to that heart center. Exhale. Moving the chair. Let's just turn it around. So right here, we're going to be holding on to the back. So when you're ready, step as far away as you need to be. 2 fingers on is fine, whatever your balance is. So we're moving right to tree pose. You can stay at kickstand. You can bring it up into the calf, or you can bring it up into the inner thigh. What I want you to do is stay away from the knee, okay? So above or below the knee anywhere. Open it up. If you feel like it, sometimes we just need that 1 finger on to hold us steady. Or you can bring everything away from the chair, all right? When you like, you can move your branches. If you have both hands out, move all your branches. They float in the wind. Bringing the hands to the heart center if you like. If you have one hand on the chair, you'll take one hand to heart center. Those of you that are balanced, both hands to heart center. Moving right to snowflake pose. Open it up. So once again, hang on to the chair or not. Flex your foot if you can, or do some little ankle circles out there if you have that balance. If you're hanging on, you certainly have the balance. Feel that pinch, and release. Whoo! Wiggle it out, we're changing the chair. When you're ready, once again, the outside leg is the one that's moving. You can do it the other way if you like. Moving your branches, continue to breathe. You know, I'm always telling you not to lock your joints. So right here, my bottom leg, it's still nice and steady, but it is not locked back. All the muscles in my feet are moving. All the muscles in my leg are keeping me stable right here. When you're ready, move it to snowflake or starfish. I guess if we're in Florida, it should be starfish, right? Circle the ankles if you like. I know you're feeling that pinch. Try to hold it, try to hold it. And release. Oh, awesome job, awesome job. Widen those feet. The toes are going to be out just a little bit. Open it up. And exhale, bring the hands toward the hips and just stretch over. I moved my feet forward. My knees are still a little bit soft, but now I'm like a little tabletop right here. So I don't want to round just yet. I want to open my chest, and if you need help with that, take your hands and place them on your tailbone, clasping, all right? So while we're right here, if you want to go a little deeper, you can drop it in. If you need hands down, you can always use your chair, or you can come to the floor, or you can stay right here. And if you want to go deeper, take those fingers off of the spine and bring them as far as you can without pulling anything, of course. And relax. Soften the knees, roll it up. Shoulder rolls. Walk those feet where the toes stick out just a little bit. And when you're ready, coming into goddess pose. I guess this is goddess pose. Temple right here, goddess. Either one, whichever one you feel comfortable with. Holding right here, you're going to get fatigued. You're going to feel it right here. It's okay, you're going to live. Keep breathing. You can always come out of it if you need to. When you're ready, come up. And inhale. Exhale to that heart center once again. Turning to face the back of the chair. Walk the feet back. We're taking the chest toward the floor. We're having like a little square going on right here. Stretching the shoulders, stretching the chest down, stretching the back of the legs, all the way from the glutes to the ankles. And breathe. While we're right here, we're going to move up just about 4 to 6 inches. Soften the elbows, and we're going to let this one swing. And reverse. And changing to the other side. Let it swing. And keep breathing and reverse. And when you're ready, soften the knees and roll it up. Inhale. And exhale to heart center. Let me check the time. Okay, let's bring the chair back in. We're going to be seated once again. And I'm going to push mine back just a little bit because we're going to do warriors in a seated pose, okay? So coming to your chair, inhale all the way up. And exhale it to the heart center. We're going to turn in the chair almost like we did for the twist, but we're going to put the edge of the chair in our knee, and this one is going to move back. So the leg closest to the back of the chair is your forward leg. The other one is in the back. So we have an assisted lunge going on right here. If you want to, you can take the outside hand up to the sky. You can hang onto the chair if you like, or you can take both hands up, your choice. This is a crescent pose. Keep breathing. And we're going to open for warrior two. So when we open, the back foot's going to change just a little bit. So it's going to be parallel to your mat. And the fingertips move up, looking over your front fingers, okay? So your bent knee is your front. Side angle pose, so we're leaning over the bent knee. This one moves up. Now, if that's not comfortable, you can leave it right back here, all right? So this is a side angle pose. You can look up toward the sky, to the side, or to the floor. Those are your options. If you have the flexibility, you can turn this one and make it come down, touching the floor. That's a little intense, okay? Come on up. Reverse warrior. So the back hand moved down toward the long leg. Release warrior two. And when you're ready, unwind your pose, taking it the other direction. Same thing. We're going to kind of move to the edge of the chair. The bent knee is going to be against the edge of the chair. Your long leg moves back. Your hips are kind of pointed forward. Fingertips move up or hang on to the chair. And breathe. All right, do you remember how to change it to a warrior two? Open it up. Your back foot moves a little bit. Side angle pose, remember, over the front knee, over the bent knee, looking back if you can. Don't push it. That's not worth the pulled muscle later. I'm going to take this one back here. You can also take it around to the back if you would rather have something a little different. If that pinches your shoulders and your neck, you can always bring that arm back. Push the elbow back as well. Moving to warrior two. And reverse. The back hand moves down the long leg. Looking up if you can, or not. Coming to the neutral, warrior two. Another friend. And release the pose. Moving to the front of the chair once again. I don't know about you friends, but I'm sweating a little bit. All right, we are still sitting up nice and tall in our chair. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, we're rounding the spine. We're going to push the belly button back and just relax right here. Drop your chin. And coming up, this time we are going to hang onto the knees a little bit and open the chest through the arms. So you're straightening your spine. A lot of activation right there. Release, relax. Here we go. Stretching the feet out. Cross the ankles. If you can, you're going to flex your foot. If it feels better to just leave them at neutral, then do so, okay? So I'm going to flex just to show you where we're at here. And it may feel like you're sitting too far back on your chair, so you can push up just a little bit, as long as you don't feel like you're going to roll right out of it. All right? If you can, you're going to touch. If not, you're just going to go as far as your body allows. If you relax the foot, it relaxes the whole muscle. If you flex the foot, you feel a little more tension right up in here, kind of in toward the side for that a little IT band stretch. So release, and we're going to change to the other, crossing the other ankles. And once again, if you can flex, feeling that stretch down the side and the back of the leg, or relax, your choice. The further you can get into the stretch, of course, it increases that tension. And relax. Shoulder rolls once again. You can sit back in your chair this time, and you can relax. Inhaling all the way up, closing our eyes. We're going to go into a little mini Shavasana. This will not take long, and our alarm might go off right as we're in the middle of this. And so when you're ready, inhale up. Exhale to the heart center. And one more time, inhale up. Exhale to the heart center. And take those hands out toward the top of the legs, the palms face up. Let the elbows relax wherever they do. Continue to breathe. Looking inside the eyelids. Letting our breath move us away from what awaits us when we wake up. Continue to breathe. And you can repeat after me out loud or inside your head. I am calm. I am brave. I am relaxed. I am changing. I am thankful. Continue to inhale and exhale. Wiggling your toes and your fingertips. Opening your eyes. And starting to make a little bit of movement with the body. When you're ready, inhale all the way up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. And exhale, twist. And once again, inhale. And exhale to the heart center. Thank you for joining me today. This chair yoga was dedicated to my Lake Sumter State College Yogis and my Lake Square Mall Yogis. So have a wonderful day. Namaste.